All right, here we go. We got Foy, 1991. Welcome. Happy to see you. Daba, 17. No1 Podcast, where we explore the journey from going from no one to number one. I'm your host, Coach Jake, and I am here to tell you today what you need to know to succeed in sales. Different than the old musical, How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, which incidentally, I was actually in when I was in high school. Completely different, though. One is a comedy, although we're going to try to make this one actually pretty fun. What's up, Morgan? Nature Boy 10th Planet, ProSource Installations, Mark Boos, John Welch. Happy to see you guys. Give me a number one in the chat. Ask questions, comment. That's how we can interact. Same with you guys out on YouTube, Facebook, all that. So what do you need to know to succeed in sales? What is it? Okay, that's what we're talking about today. All right, what everyone needs to know if they want to succeed in business, and that is sales. All right, thanks for the number one, Morgan. Appreciate you. So you see, a lot of people think that sales is just about convincing someone to buy something that they don't need. But that is not what sales is about whatsoever. Sales is really about understanding what your customer needs, building a relationship with them, and then helping them find a solution to the problem that you discovered or that you talked about. And if you can do that, you can be successful in any business. Okay. So I know some of you might be thinking that, I'm not a salesperson. I'm an entrepreneur, or I'm a CEO, or I'm a marketer, or I'm a developer. Okay, let me tell you something right now. If you're in business, you are in sales. You might not be the person out there in the trenches, on the front lines, closing deals, but you are still selling your product or your services to customers in some manner. It's important, man. It's important to realize this. Okay. So, what do you need to know to succeed? Okay. In sales, first, let's just handle basic stuff. First, you need to know your product inside and out. Okay. So, the more complicated your product, the longer the sales cycle, the more you move from simple sales into complex sales, from simple sales to enterprise sales. Okay. So you need to know this product and the complexities. So, somebody who's selling candy bars, you should be knowing how good it is. You should be knowing if there are advantages to it, like does it taste good? Does it got nuts? Like all these kind of things, right? Is it made out of milk chocolate? Is it manufactured in the United States? Is it manufactured in Switzerland? You need to know this inside and out, okay? And you need to really know the answers to any questions that your potential client might ask, okay? And you need to really know this. And unfortunately, the only way a lot of this knowledge gets instilled in you is by getting out there and failing a lot. So you just got to get out there and grind. Okay. So remember, if you don't know your product, how do you expect your clients to know it? If you don't know your product, you can't expect anybody else to know it. Okay. Next, okay, you've got to really understand what Grant Cardone calls the holy grail of sales. This is something most people overlook. So if you're going to take notes, right now is the time to take notes. Follow up. Follow up. Okay. Most salespeople, these are sales pros. No wonder they don't know what they're doing. And that's why people don't like sales. And it is hard. It's challenging. It's definitely not. If you think it's an easy job, it's not an easy job. Okay. But the problem is, most people are only making one or two attempts to try to close a deal. And if they don't get a yes, they move on. Okay. Huge mistake. Studies have shown it takes 8 to 10 touches, attempts to close a deal. Okay. So do not give up after the first try, second try, all the way, not even until 10. Keep following up. Keep showing them why your product is the best solution for them. Keep it at the front of their mind. The other thing is follow-up gives you frequency. That's how people get to know you and develop trust. Okay. All right. Another thing you have to understand about sales, again, it's actually quite analytical and mentally challenging because sales is truly a numbers game. Meaning the more people you talk to, the more deals you close. So are you getting out there? Are you hustling? Today, I got to jet out of here. I had to reshuffle my schedule because I got a Denver Metro Chamber of Commerce meeting. I got to get out, meet people, talk to people, let them know what I do, how I could serve them. Okay. If you're not going in person to like meetups and stuff, bang on the phone. Make as many calls as you can. Okay. Do not be afraid to put yourself out there. Okay. And finally, the last thing that you need to know in order to succeed in sales, and I'm just checking the comments here. The most important thing that you need to know to succeed in sales is you need to have a strong belief in yourself and your product. If you don't believe in what you're selling, no one else is going to either. This is why I always suggest you go and sell something that you already have bought, or if you're trying to sell something, buy what you're trying to sell. Simple, right? But it's the mindset tricks that you have to do. Okay. You need to know your product. You need to believe in your product, and you need to know yourself, and you need to believe in yourself. Okay. You have to have the confidence to know what you are offering is the best solution for your potential customer. Okay. And then you got to be able to communicate that. And sometimes you got to repeat it a bunch so you get it. Okay. So that's it. There you got it. It's what you need to know to succeed in sales. Just remember, it is truly about understanding your customer, building that relationship, helping them to find a solution to their problems or their pain points, whatever you want to call it. And if you can do that, man, you can be successful in your business. I appreciate you guys. All right, well, let's go to the comments. As ever, if this was useful for you, hit me up with a number 1 in the chat. Give me a hello. Let's get this understood in context of some real stuff. Oh, Morgan out there, one of our scientific wrestling affiliate fight gyms down in Louisiana, says, I was on Cardone U today, and this was the exact lesson on following up. It made me go back to messages on Facebook to find people who didn't sign up, but ask questions. You've got to develop, dude. If you want these people to spend money with you, you've got to take the time to develop a relationship, and they've got to start trusting you. And that you've got to give first. Give your attention. Help them. Do you know how many people I have just given stuff to help? And maybe they don't buy right away, but the word gets out that I am serious about this. And then people understand, oh, well, geez, this isn't socialism. This guy's got 3 kids. Let's help him out. Or whatever your situation is, right? So that's awesome, Morgan. Glad to see you on Cardone U. By the way, if you guys want to get on Cardone University, I am your man. I am certified. I am an expert, authorized, whatever you want to call it. All things Grant Cardone. Hit me up, man. I'll send you the link. Come with me to some events. It will change your life. I absolutely love it. If you're into business, I mean, it's definitely med school if you weren't wanting to be a doctor. So this is definitely like it's a market education, not some institutionalized wonky bullshit. Really great material. If you want to come to an event, let me know. I typically like to go to the business boot camps, the sales and marketing execution workshops, the real estate summit. Man, you guys need to check that out. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Nature Boy 10th Planet. Believe in yourself, and others will too. Yeah. And to push that further, believe in your product. So do you know that I don't get involved trying to sell something if I'm not sold on it myself? And how do I know if I'm sold on it? I bought it. So let's look. Okay, wrestling, obviously. I am so sold on Catch as Catch Can, in particular, the teachings of Billy Robinson, Carl Gotch, Wade Chalice, Frank Shamrock, Josh Barnett. 100%. So I can sell it. Does that make sense? I'm sold, dude. Grant Cardone. Dude, I bought more stuff with Grant Cardone than most people. I have to be in the top 1%. But that also means I understand and I believe it. I am sold on it. So I can sell it because I believe in it. I know it worked for me, and I know it's worked for a bunch of other people. And that's Cardone University. That's Scientific Wrestling. That's the Mace Bell. That's, for me in particular, I mean, it doesn't even have to be a product. For me, it's libertarian, like being a pro-liberty, pro-freedom guy. Freedom works for me. I've bought so many books on it, I can teach it. Does that make sense? Same with business. I believe in business, so I could sell people and help people in business. So you do need to believe in yourself. This is what I tell everybody. If you're not, I actually wrote an article. You guys got to go check out me on medium.com. It's like a blogging platform. Dude, I have been just churning out content. But I have a blog post on there, and it's true. There are 3 reasons why you would not buy from me. Okay. And all of them but one is my fault. And actually, all 3 would be my fault. Number 1, you don't believe in the product or the service. 2, you don't believe in me. Those are both my fault. I have to solve that problem. Or 3, you don't believe in yourself. You don't believe that you can pull off or make use of the product. All 3 of those are my responsibility to convince you as a salesperson. So it is all belief. Silverback Muay Thai. Morgan, what's up, bro? Cardone U is well worth it. The amount of ideas I've written down for this year because of thinking in that 10x mindset is helping my building so much, my business. Yeah. So the thing is dude, if you haven't gotten in there, again, let me know because I can get you in. It is sick. There are like 8,000 videos or something. I mean, I pride myself on being prolific. I've written like, I think more than a dozen books, maybe 15. I don't know. Produced countless videos, radio, ran for Congress, done all kinds of kind of crazy things. 3 kids. I mean, I'm prolific, man. I've never met anybody more prolific than me. Have I met somebody? I mean, maybe with the exception of somebody who's much older, like Thomas Oz or a couple other people. Okay, there have been a handful, but man, Grant Cardone is the most productive human being I've ever met. And don't let it fool you. Like, he's super folksy and, funny and all that kind of stuff. I think that puts people off of how much of a freaking genius and what a crazy hard worker this guy is. Guy's got a net worth of over $1 billion, 65 years old, and still puts most people to shame. The top 1% of 1%. This guy. That's why for me, he is like the wrestler's grind approach to business. So it really sits well with me. For people that are looking for a get rich quick, no, this is get rich for sure. But the time frame depends on, it's a function of your creativity and the amount of action you take. So, guys, we've got crazy stuff coming up. You need to get involved. I'm about to sign 2 more to the Scientific Wrestler Affiliate Fight Gym program. Super amped on that. That should bring us up to 14 affiliates in our first year, which is pretty exciting given that I haven't really even spent any money on marketing yet. I have a couple of huge deals in the pipeline by September. By end of year, I'm hoping, honestly, to hit my target of 100 affiliates. If you aren't aware, though, the price, the more affiliates I get, the higher the price goes. This is my incentive to get you guys to be early adopters. Make sense? So right now, until we hit 15, and we're about to hit 14, when we hit our 15th affiliate, it will go to 15 grand. Well, 14,995. Now, I offer financing, break it down, do all those kind of things so you can afford it. But man, this thing is blowing up. Just telling you. And I'm about to hit a couple networking situations here in fall that should have us up into, I'm aiming for 100. That is our target, for 100 affiliates in our first 18 months. High target, 10x it, baby. That's what I'm doing, right? 10x. So, guys, get involved. Also, I'm going to be changing the structure of the accelerator camps, how we do it, to be more efficient and to add even more value for our affiliate fight gyms. The way I'm going to do this is Morgan says, woo, let's go. Glad to have more people on the team. Yeah, dude. And these guys come from very strong wrestling backgrounds, so I'm super excited. Yeah, man, we're going to add like assassins, dude. This is going to be the greatest, most respected affiliation in the business. Just like Scientific Wrestling's the greatest and most respected catch can in the business. Billy Robinson, Frank Shamrock, Dick Cardinal, Carl Gotch, Wade Schaus, number one, all the way. Number one. There's a reason why, right? So I'm going to be changing the accelerator program. So we have in the past hosted our accelerators at non-affiliate gyms, and that is going to change. This is the reason. For years, I have done this, okay, because we didn't have an affiliate program. Well, now that we have an affiliate program, what this does is when you become an affiliate, you make money when we make money. This has not really been the case as we've gone to these gyms. Sometimes they hire us. Sometimes we come in and they host us, but they don't know how to market. I'm just being real. I do, because I've been doing this forever. I'm not faulting anybody, but they just don't have the ability to draw and do the money. And so now with affiliate people, because we're learning this stuff, they're going to learn how to really pump it up for us. Okay. So this is another advantage. You're going to have exclusivity to the accelerator camps going on. So this season, what that will also change where we do them. So if you're one of the people that wants to go to Pinion Hills, or you want to go to Charlotte, I would highly suggest you go, and I would suggest you sign up soon. Because the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start instituting early bird pricing again. I haven't done this in years, but and I get it. A lot of people, everybody wants to sign up at the last minute. That's great for everybody but me, because I got to pay for hotels. I got to pay for flights. I got to pay for instructor pay. I got all these expenses, and I do not like having it all come in at the last minute. And that's my fault, because human nature is last minute. That's not my nature. So I'm going to put the pressure on these people. You pay. Okay. So get over to coachingcatch.com. We're going to have some insane events. You don't want to miss out. And like I said, if it's convenient for you, because it's in Charlotte, North Carolina, you better get out there, because we may not be. Pinion Hills may not be out there. Just saying. We're going to be doing this with affiliate gyms only from now on. So that's all the stuff for wrestling. Again, No1 Coaching. Go get on Instagram. Go find me on LinkedIn. Get on the Twitter. I'm everywhere. I'm omnipresent, as Grant Cardone would say. So, guys, any questions, comments before we go here? Because, like I said, I'm trying to keep these podcasts short. I will stay on as long as you guys ask questions, but otherwise I got shit to do. And that includes I'm going to the chamber meeting, and I've got to pick up my kids. I got a bunch of stuff, man. My day is packed. So otherwise, I appreciate you guys. I'm just scrolling through the comments here. Looks like that's it. It's going to be it. Appreciate you. We will come back tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be continue talking about business. This time, I'm going to be talking about entrepreneurship. Okay. Why the future is for entrepreneurs. Okay. All the Uberization of everything going on, the AI taking jobs. You really need to start getting educated on how to make money instead of how to get a job, because that is not going to probably exist in the same way. Or if you do, you're going to end up making crap money. Okay. Or there are tricks. And anyway, we're going to discuss all this tomorrow. Okay. Nature Boy 10th Planet. Look forward to our call Thursday. Woo, let's go. I love it, dude. LFG, man. Let's effing go. So, yeah, I look forward to it, dude. We will most certainly blow things up. I want to get these affiliate gyms everywhere. It is the best deal in the business. You can check it out yourself. Scientificwrestler.com. Everybody is always emailing, oh, where's the school? Where can I? Dude, I'm trying to solve that problem. Why don't you help me? Who do you know? Who would benefit? You can make money. This is an ROI, dude. Best deal in the business. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. So I appreciate you guys, and we will talk to you tomorrow.